Hi everyone, this is Mrs. I Torino. We're going to make Korean short ribs, and they're braised, which means that they're cooked slow and long with some liquid. And pan searing the short ribs, which means they're a rib, but they're fatty and more dense, and they do have a bone in them. And I applied salt and pepper. See if I did salt there, I think I did. And I'm going to sear them. And this is going to achieve the browning color. And we'll do this until they're nice and brown, but we're just getting the outside seared, not cooking the inside. I will be right back. Okay, so you can hear them crackling and snapping and popping, salted and peppered. And it's going to take a little while. I have it on very high heat, starting to brown. We're going to go a little longer. I'm going to put the lid on while I brown those. And you can cook it in this pan. It's actually a really good pan, and it's oven safe up to 400 degrees. So I may just cook it in there. We'll see. I don't know. Usually I cook it in my large roasting pan. So let's talk about what's in the roasting pan. Grab a spatula, a rubber scraper. I have 1 medium white onion sliced thinly. I have 2 tablespoons of chili garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, which I love, that smells so good, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, a half a cup of soy sauce, a fourth of a cup of brown sugar. I have minced fresh ginger, 2 tablespoons, 8 cloves of garlic minced, and we talked about the large onion. So that, oh, and 2 cups of water with beef broth. So I heated my water in the microwave with my 2 beef bouillon cubes. And this is going to serve as the braising liquid. So when you braise meat, you're tenderizing it. It's going to be slow cooked. It's going to fall off the bone because it is in this liquid, and it's just using time and a low temperature to break it down. When it's done, they should fall right off the bone. I'm going to make this with brown rice. I have a wonderful broccoli, a fried broccoli, Korean broccoli, making it in a wok. And we're going to do, so the broccoli, Korean broccoli, brown rice, we'll have some shredded carrots. We'll have some toasted sesame seeds, potentially some green onions. I don't have any right now, but we could potentially do that. Now, one thing we might try in school is I will probably make the meat, because it takes like 6 hours to cook the meat. And then I'm thinking the students are going to make the kimchi, because I hear making kimchi is pretty awesome. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't tried it yet. And you could make the brown rice as well as making the Korean broccoli in the wok. So I'm wondering if this is going to be for Foods of the World, and we're going to switch from a lot of the other stuff I did to this. I really think it's going to be awesome. So we'll come back to that in just a few minutes. As soon as I'm finished browning, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you really quickly, see how nicely browned that is. And I'm going to break them apart a little bit because they were still a little bit on the frozen side, mostly thawed, but, and I'm going to brown the sides as well as just the top. And then once that's done, I'm going to transfer that over there, and I'll show you what that looks like and cook it slowly. And I do want to point out this is on a very high heat, just salt and pepper, and I use vegetable oil, or you could use peanut oil. We would not do that in school for allergies. We'll come back to this as soon as it's seared, and we are placing it into the braising liquid.
Does it have soup in it?
It has soup in it. It has beef broth. Stanley's home from work. Say hi, Stanley.
What's that?
What's up?
My teeth are yellow. Don't show them.
No, don't show them. Okay.
They're disgusting, though.
All right. So, they're brown.
I'm filthy. If you want to date me, you've got to have low standards.
Stop that. Okay. Just kidding. He doesn't need a date.
Oh my God. You splashed me with the...
Ooh, careful. Hot. I just want to show you how nice and golden brown they are, and how they're in that braising liquid. We're going to braise this for at least...
Noodles? Are those noodles?
Nope, they're onions. At least 2 hours, probably 4. Like Stanley, should we invite Gordon to come and be...
Gordon freaking Ramsay?
Yes, to be a part.
If he was really here, we would say the F word.
No, we wouldn't, because it's school. This is for school. Foods of the world. Okay, so really quick, before I get off my soapbox here, I just want to point out that this is for my Foods of the World class, and you know, we have a lot of discourse in life, and it's racial and whatnot, but how beautiful is it in America that we have all of the varieties of nations that come to our country, that we become one, and that we share our cultures, we share our foods, and what a great way to bridge that gap through
Everybody
food.
loves food.
Everybody loves food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't be racist.